Hello all, I hope that you're having a good day. Now that we're coming to the end of the semester, the end of our course at Spring Arbor, I thought that I would drop you a little video note and give you some reminders and give you some tips. This is Dr. Dan Brown. I'm actually in Western Pennsylvania right now, and I've been meaning to send you a video note throughout the semester, but you know how plans go. You plan, and now here we are very close to winding up our semester, and I need to give you a note. So here's my video note to you. This has been a really good semester. It's been a good course. I've taught a number of courses online before, and I've taught with a number of different groups through Spring Arbor University. And I have to say that I've really enjoyed your group. I've enjoyed the sense of humor. I've enjoyed the way that you each push each other. I really appreciate the way that you guys are so responsive to each other's posts, that when someone has a question, they're able to phrase it in a way that's non-threatening. They're able to phrase it in a way that's very invitational, and then you guys actually reply to each other and continue the conversation. That, of course, is the magic of what makes online learning so profitable. So we learn from each other, we ask each other questions, we ask for insight, and then we get it. So you've gone beyond the minimum requirements of just posting 2 replies to 2 different people in any given week on the discussion board. Instead, you've really engaged in the process and you've been learning together, and that's been very, very encouraging to me. I do want to remind you, as the semester comes to a close, that there's a number of different resources available to you that are under this course, COMM 504. So I'd encourage you to save everything that you want from course announcements. Save links to PowerPoint slides, any of the APA helps that I've posted you're welcome to use. Please download that and put it on your own computer. Just tuck it away inside of a folder that's labeled COMM 504 Theories. And that way you'll remember where it is and you'll be able to access it later on. And also make sure that you've made a note to yourself about where you can find the videos for the extra help from the White Library. They have those wonderful set of videos that show exactly how graduate students at the university can access the different databases. There'll be some courses that you take that are very, very practical and vocational in nature, and then there's others that are much more professional, scholarly, academic, and I think that you're going to find in both cases that you're going to be wanting to access information that's available only on those databases. Frankly, the university has spent tens of thousands of dollars every year. They've budgeted tens of thousands of dollars so that you and other students can access that particular database. And it's a fantastic database. It has all of our communication journals that you're going to need. There are a couple of journals that have chosen not to be in the database. That has to do with copyright law, that has to do with intellectual property law. If you run into something that you can't access, like say the Southern Communication Journal, it's a fantastic journal focused largely but not exclusively on rhetorical communication. If you need something like an article from that journal that's not in Communication and Mass Media Complete, contact one of our librarians at the White Library, because you can get that very easily through interlibrary loan or document delivery. They'll be able to access that for you. Continue working on APA style. It's not going to go away. If you have not bought your APA style manual, and I have the sneaking suspicion that some of you have not, go ahead and make the investment, because it's going to become increasingly frustrating for you as you go throughout your graduate coursework. APA style is the style that is used in our journals in communication. It is used in our papers. It is used in our conference presentations. So you want to be able to have the ability to nail down this language that we use in scholarly communication. the language that we use and that we're introducing you to at the master's level is the APA style manual. So you don't want to look like someone who doesn't fit in, because you do fit in. But let's not make any unnecessary mistakes. Let's write and think and present like the pros do, because you can do it. You can do it. So make sure that that you continue to work on your APA style. This course in particular is kind of a dry run with APA formatting and style. It will become more important in future courses, I predict. Please know that that whatever your professor tells you to do in a paper trumps anything that's in the APA style. So if an instructor says, I need you to write me an abstract for this particular paper, do it. If your instructor says, for this paper, please, no title page, please don't, just go with what the instructor says. That's one of the nice things about APA, is it always prioritizes the instructor's instructions. So the APA is a guidebook. It's a guidebook. It's not a rule book. So follow the APA style guide. It's a guidebook, not a rule book. And then finally, it's been great to meet each of you through cyberspace and this wonderful technology that we have. I hope that our paths cross in the future. You've all done very well. You can continue to do this. The theory course is introductory in many ways. I invite you to come back to the materials you've saved from the course, come back to the announcements, and even come back to the discussion boards, because I think in the discussion boards there's actually some little clues or some little nuggets of information, some thoughts that have been shared along the way that might provide some fruit later on for you in other projects and other papers that you work on. So incorporate these theories into your other work, your research, your final projects, your applied projects. Most likely, whatever you do for that final project in your master's program is going to require you to come back and reflect on some theories. So make sure that you download what you need, keep it in a separate file. I'll do my best to keep the information up on COMM 504 just as long as I can. I do invite you to be in touch with me by email if you have any questions. As we get away from the course, please know that I'm available. I want to be one of the people who cheers you on as you go on to great success, not only in this program, but also in your professional endeavors. Again, it's been great to meet you and great to work with you. I do wish you well this final week as you hunker down and work on your final paper. I've sent you an email message. You may have already responded to that, but check your email and respond if you haven't already. If you have questions, please feel free to do that. Again, pleasure working with you this semester, and I do wish you well. Thank you.